fun day today. We are going shopping, not just any old shopping, we are going car shopping, car parts shopping. There is an entire district of Bangkok that's all secondhand and new JDM car parts. I've been dying to check this place out for years now, and today's the day. Just wanted to bring in the car for a quick wash. It is absolutely filthy at the moment. This has been sitting while I was back in Australia for, it's probably been close to a month since the last time I washed it. So long overdue, we'll get it washed and then hit the road. These guys do an awesome job. They smash it out in like a couple of minutes and it only costs 100 baht, which is like $3. So, all right, we are done. Let's go shopping. This area that I'm heading to is in Bang Na, which is on the outskirts of Bangkok, but on the east side. I live on the outskirts of Bangkok on the west side. The good thing is there's a great highway that connects the two, so it's a little under an hour drive this time of day. It's the middle of the day on a weekday. The traffic's actually been really good to get here, and it's looking like it's going to be a pretty decent run. Oh my God, I got a little look at this district while I was trying to find somewhere to park. I can't believe how big it is for one, but this place looks like a completely different world. It's insane. All right, just arriving. Check out how dystopian this entrance looks. Oh my God. So I'm guessing a lot of these places are like car dismantling shops. There's quite literally thousands of engines in this shop. This is unbelievable. Oh, Cefiro. Is it your car? No.
It's a we customer car.
Customer car.
Yep.
I have Cefiro also.
Oh, what the engine inside?
A31 turbo.
Good engine.
Good engine, yeah. What are you doing here?
He got the problem because he parked on the car park is a long time.
Sitting in the car. Hello, RB25. A whole handful of RB25s. We got some good engines here. The SR20 up there. The CA18 by the looks of it. It's Toyota Beams engine, 3SG TE, I believe, or 3SGE Beams engine. I think that's a SR20. Oh, we've got a rotary here. 13B, I believe. Well, Cefiro is very popular in Thailand.
Yes, because the price not high.
Not high, yes. Cheap, and very fun.
And you can find a lot of the Swiss parts from every model.
Yes. Okay, nice to meet you. I will come another time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, this is already a success. I just met a mechanic who has a whole bunch of Cefiro parts in there. They do engine work, they do absolutely everything. He had great English. This is awesome. I just got a new contact. Anyway, I am literally like maybe 50 meters into this place, and this is an entire district. So let's check it out. This is obviously the place to come for secondhand parts, and it's kind of funny because I struggle to find secondhand parts for my car. There's a lot of them, but you have to go on like Facebook Marketplace. Actually, Facebook groups are better, but there is so much more here. I've seen more here today than I can find online. As an example, the grill I got for my Cefiro, it took me forever to find that particular one, and I've seen about 10 of them here so far today. I wish I knew about this place sooner. We have found the WRX shop. All Sugi parts. Ready, cab? Oh my god, just up ahead. There's a lot of Subarus here, but this is a two-door, first generation two-door. These are unbelievably rare. You would think it would be worth buying that and getting the front end off a normal one and welding them together. They are worth so much money. There's hardly any of them left in the world anymore. Such a cool car. That would make a great project. Too big for me? There's money to be made there. And before you say you can't do that, it wouldn't be roadworthy or it'd be dangerous or whatever, I'll let you know the majority of the two-door EK Civics that you see here, they are front cut and rear cut, chopped and welded together. They didn't really make many of them here. If you go to a lot of the car shows here in Thailand, there's quite a few EK Civic Type Rs, and the majority of them are fake. Check out this Daihatsu mirror. I love these things. Surprisingly, there's actually quite a lot of them in Thailand. Really cool. Yeah, that one's even got current registration. I dig. So a lot of these shops seem to specialize in one particular car. This one just up ahead here has all minis. And there's that. Oh, no photo, sorry. I believe that was the front of a... I need my Americans to help me out here. Was that a Dodge Challenger? We don't get them in Australia. You definitely don't see many of them here in Thailand. Oh, check this out. Caddy front end. Again, for the Americans in the audience, if you can let me know what model and year that is. Super cool. Huh, check this out. I just found the back half of that Caddy. It was a limo. Limo? Is that an Australian thing? A limousine? So cool. Remember the old 90s limos with these? Oh, that's right. I'm like a kid in a candy store walking around here. I don't think I can properly explain the size of this place. It is, like I said, an entire district. It is just streets and streets and streets. And this is a real reminder of how many vehicles there are here in Thailand, how many parts there are going around, and also how much wastage there would be as well. Some things here just really catch my eye. Like these 90s jet skis. 90s jet skis, dirt bikes, and an FD RX-7. That is one cool shop. Check out these. So I'm assuming pretty much all the mechanics in the area, or probably all across Bangkok, whenever they need parts, second-hand parts, they'll come here or they'll contact here. A lot of these shops, you know, some of the shops will just sell one particular thing. Like there'll be a suspension shop that has all suspension components or diffs or whatever, but then others are separated by car make, and you'll see, I saw a Hilux shop that is just full of Toyota parts. So this is a super fascinating walk, and I can't believe the sheer volume of parts here. Well, the locals are probably going to hate me for saying this, but if you're a car guy, you're into stuff like this is definitely worth coming and spending a day walking around here. I've been walking around this loop. I've just walked every street up and down basically, and it's taken me a little over 2 hours to see, and I haven't even seen everything, but just to see all of the streets. So if you're into stuff like this, I'll leave a maps link for the location down in the description. Definitely worth the visit. I had so much fun here. Now, I didn't actually see anything that I wanted to buy today, but that's totally cool. I got a contact, which is way more valuable. That shop specializes in Cefiros. They have a ton of parts, and the guy spoke great English. So this was a win. You got to come check this place out.